Does your Harley Davidson talk to you? Catch you inside.
RevelatorAlf.
Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. I hope you're all well in these testing times. So out in the garage tonight with the bike, just tying up a few loose ends. Anyway, I had a little interesting thing the other day where I went to turn on the bike, and all of a sudden I saw this little sentence appear on the instrument module, and it basically said FOB or low FOB battery. So basically, the bike was telling me, guess what? The FOB battery needs changing. And I didn't know it did that. I thought it was just one of those things that it would just not work properly every now and again. So you just change your battery. And lots of people change their battery periodically, once a year, once every couple of years. Anyway, I hadn't done mine. Mine's a couple of years old. So I thought, do you know what? It's good that it's told me, and I thought I'd go and get another battery for it anyway. So it's quite easy to do. You get any old coin, there's a little recess here, and then you just crack open the lid, and you basically swap out the battery like for like. Now I got a Panasonic battery, and I got the one that was required. I put it face up and took that one out, which also happened to be a Panasonic as well. Now I'm not going to go into how to change your battery on your FOB, relatively simple process, but what I am going to talk about is actually different types of battery for your FOB, and also what effect it can have on your bike. Now I've had lots of emails over the last year or so talking about this very thing, or asking this very thing, and I've made a couple of other videos in the past touching on this as well. But essentially, when it's time to change your FOB battery, whatever it is, you just say get a coin, stick it in there, crack it open, or a larger screwdriver. You may break it a little bit. It's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Some FOBs seem to be a little bit more durable. Mine seem to crack. I had to file down the edges a little bit afterwards because it kind of burred it up a little bit. So I thought I'd tidy that up. But anyway, got the coin in there, cracked it open, and changed the battery. No dramas, like for like. But other people have been reporting that they've changed the battery and they've had problems with their FOB or with their motorcycle. It's the alarm is going off and it's not going off. They can't start the bike, or it suddenly dies on them for whatever reason. Now, one of the things I always say to people is always check your main battery, motorcycle battery, for its connection and its charge as well. That's, one of the big sources of all electrical issues on a bike is going to be your battery. In the first thing that you should check anyway. Now, if you've got other issues, the one thing you should definitely check is your FOB battery. So let's say you've changed it and you're having issues. Now, it might not be that you've got a problem with the bike. It could just be that you've got a problem with the battery, even a brand new battery. It could be that it's either not a good one, it's slightly faulty, or it's slightly different than what is required in here. So it could be that you've just got the wrong battery. Now, say I've got a Panasonic battery in here. It's exactly the same. I'll leave a link in the description where I got it from. But look, you can get these batteries anywhere. There's no real dramas there, as it were. But just bear in mind that if you change the battery on your FOB, even after your bike has told you change the battery because it's running out and the signal isn't as good as it could be for the FOB to communicate with the alarm on your bike or the immobilizer on your bike, then even after you've changed that battery, you could still have issues because it just might be a duff battery. So change it out. Now, I would try and avoid the really cheap batteries. Try and get a branded battery. They're not really that expensive in the grand scheme of things anyway. Just get something like that. I got a Panasonic anyway. Here you can have Duracell, you can have whatever, some of the big name brands. Just get one of those and away you go. So what I got for my FOB was the Panasonic CR2032s. As I say, go for any branded. I actually got a pack of 2 here for about £1.60, something like that, which is really cheap. I mean, it came within a couple of days. I think this was off Amazonia as well. So again, you can get them anywhere. Shop around, because the prices of batteries actually are vary quite a lot depending on where you go. You can go to a local store, a local shop, and you could pay a little bit more than that. You can get them online. You could also find these online. I found these online, would you believe, for £20 for just one battery. So you could easily be ripped off here, so shop around for those. Anyway, that's it really. I just wanted to tell you that your motorcycle talks to you. It will tell you to change your FOB battery. It'll also tell you to do other things as well, like check oil, and there's might be a problem with your bike as well. But we know all about error codes, don't we? I thought it was just quite funny that it was telling me to change my FOB battery. The process to change it is really simple, but you might damage the casing, so just go carefully with it as well. And then obviously swap out the battery, click it all back in place, and away you go. Right, but say if you are having problems with your alarm or your bike, switch on, switching off, you know, it won't disengage or engage the alarm for whatever reason, change that FOB battery. Even if you put a brand new one in again, change it again, and maybe go for a named brand one, and that might help you out. Anyway, thought I'd bring that to you. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, like and share. Check out the website RevelatorAlf.com. Lots more videos coming very soon. Ta-ra.